What is up, everyone? Today we're in the Gold Coast, Australia, and I'm taking you to the 7 most incredible places you have to see. We're talking epic adventures, wild challenges, and jaw-dropping sights. Each spot is like a new level in the world's greatest video game, beaches, jungles, and surprises at every turn. I'll rate each place, compare them, and by the end you'll know exactly where to go. The last location? There's a twist you won't see coming. Let's kick off the ultimate Gold Coast challenge. 7 must-visit spots starting now. First up, Surfer's Paradise, the Times Square of the Gold Coast. This place is legendary, and for good reason. It's where the city's energy meets the ocean's calm, creating a vibe you won't find anywhere else in Australia. Skyscrapers on one side, endless golden sand and blue waves on the other. The contrast is wild. One moment you're in the heart of a buzzing city, the next you're toes in the sand, staring at the Pacific. The energy here is unreal. It's like the whole place is permanently switched on, with music, laughter, and excitement in the air. The beach is massive, the sand is soft, and the people watching is next level. You'll see everyone from pro surfers to families building sandcastles, backpackers, and street performers. We're not just here to chill, we're hitting the waves. Whether you're a seasoned surfer or a total beginner, this is the place to give it a go. I've got a board, and I'm ready to wipe out for your entertainment. Trust me, the wipeouts are half the fun, and the locals are always cheering you on. After surfing, we dive into the city streets, shops, restaurants, and wild attractions everywhere. There's always something happening, from street markets to live music and pop-up art shows. Found deep-fried Oreos, had to try them. The food scene here is a wild mix of classic Aussie snacks and international flavors, so bring your appetite. That's Surfers, pure, unfiltered fun. Whether you're with friends or flying solo, you'll never feel out of place. When the sun sets, the whole strip lights up. Neon, music, and nightlife that never stops. The party here goes until sunrise, and there's always a new bar or club to check out. You can surf in the morning, shop in the afternoon, and party all night. No car needed. Everything's within walking distance, so you can just go with the flow. Surfer's Paradise is the heart of the Gold Coast, pumping with energy. It's the kind of place that makes you feel alive no matter what time of day. It's not a quiet getaway, it's an experience. If you're after peace and solitude, you might want to look elsewhere, but if you want to be in the middle of the action, this is it. If you want action, this is your spot. There's always something to do, and the adrenaline never really stops pumping. But is it the best? We've got 6 more to go, and each one brings its own unique vibe to the Gold Coast story. Next up, a total change of pace as we leave the city behind and head for something completely different. Surfers gets an 8 out of 10 for pure excitement. It's a must-see, but the Gold Coast has plenty more surprises in store. The adventure is just getting started. Pack your bags, because we're only scratching the surface. Let's roll to spot number 2 and see what else the Gold Coast has up its sleeve. We've left the city behind, trading the buzz of Gold Coast skyscrapers and beaches for something wilder and more ancient. We've entered Australia's real-life Jurassic Park, Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary, a lush oasis where the country's most iconic creatures roam free. Here you're not just looking at animals from behind glass, you're stepping right into their world, surrounded by the sights, sounds, and even the smells of the wild. Kangaroos hop around you, completely at ease, and yes, you can actually feed them straight from your hand. It's a surreal, almost magical experience. I knelt down, held out some food, and before I knew it I was face to face with a gentle kangaroo, its soft nose brushing my palm. Making a new kangaroo friend is something I'll never forget. Next up, the ultimate Aussie photo op, holding a koala. They're heavier than they look, with surprisingly soft fur and a calm, sleepy vibe that makes you want to hug them forever. The sanctuary is packed with animal encounters. Everywhere you turn, there's a new creature to meet, pet, or feed. Rainbow lorikeets swoop down and land on your arms and head, adding a splash of color and chaos. You'll spot Tasmanian devils pacing in their enclosures, and even see crocodiles basking in the sun, looking prehistoric. For the brave, there's a collection of some of the world's most venomous snakes, safely behind glass but close enough to give you chills. There's even a wildlife hospital on site where you can watch dedicated veterinarians in action, rescuing and rehabilitating injured animals right before your eyes. Every ticket you buy helps fund conservation efforts, so your visit directly supports the animals and their habitats, making the whole experience even more meaningful. Currumbin is perfect for families, animal lovers, and anyone craving a hands-on wildlife adventure. It's a place where kids and adults alike can learn, explore, and connect with nature. It's educational, fun, and genuinely moving. Watching a child's face light up during their first animal encounter is priceless. The vibe here is totally different from the energy of Surfer's Paradise, peaceful, green, and full of wonder, but just as powerful in its own way. If you're anywhere near the Gold Coast, this place is a must-do. It's the kind of experience you'll talk about long after your trip is over. I'd give Currumbin a solid 9 out of 10. Honestly, the only thing missing is a T-Rex. But with all these incredible animals, you won't even notice. Ready to discover the next hidden gem? Let's hit the road and see what other adventures Australia has in store. For our third stop, we're venturing off the beaten path to a place that locals whisper about, but tourists often overlook. Burleigh Heads, the Gold Coast's true hidden gem. Tucked between the glitz of Surfer's Paradise and the buzz of Coolangatta, Burleigh is where the coast slows down and lets you breathe. Here, it's all about natural beauty. Imagine a lush, green headland rising above the ocean, a national park filled with ancient rainforest, and a town that feels like it's been plucked from a postcard. The streets are lined with indie boutiques, cozy cafes, and friendly faces, all set to a soundtrack of crashing waves and rustling leaves. We laced up our shoes and hiked through rainforest trails alive with the buzz of cicadas and the scent of eucalyptus. The path winds up to Tumgun Lookout, where you're rewarded with jaw-dropping views, Surfer's Paradise's skyline glimmering to the north, and endless golden coastline stretching south as far as the eye can see. It's the kind of view that makes you stop and just take it all in. Down at the beach, the vibe shifts to pure relaxation. Locals and visitors mingle on the grassy hill, families spread out picnic blankets, kids build sandcastles, and surfers carve up perfect rolling waves at the point. There's a sense of community here that you can feel in the air. Everyone's just enjoying the simple pleasures of sun, sea, and sand. This is where the Gold Coast feels real, authentic, community-driven, and full of soul. You see locals greeting each other, sharing stories, and living life at a slower, more meaningful pace. It's a refreshing change from the usual tourist hotspots. We grabbed classic fish and chips from a local takeaway, found a spot on the hill overlooking the ocean, and just soaked it all in. The salty breeze, the laughter of families, the distant cheers from surfers catching the perfect wave. It's the kind of moment you wish you could bottle up and take home. Burleigh is the perfect blend. World-class surf breaks, stunning panoramic views, a peaceful park shaded by ancient Norfolk pines, and a town that's as chilled out as they come. Whether you're here for adventure or just to unwind, Burleigh delivers. It's not flashy or over the top, but that's exactly what makes it special. Burleigh wins you over with its genuine charm, its welcoming locals, and its laid-back, unpretentious vibe. It's the kind of place that feels like home, even if you've only just arrived. The underdog of the Gold Coast, and honestly, a surprise favorite. It's the spot you'll want to tell your friends about, but also secretly hope stays just the way it is. 9.5 out of 10 for its perfect balance of nature, beach, and community spirit. Burleigh Heads is proof that sometimes the best places are the ones that fly under the radar. Can anything top this? Let's find out as we continue our journey along the Gold Coast. Time to crank up the adrenaline at SeaWorld, the ocean's answer to Disneyland. It's a wild mixed theme park rides and marine animal encounters. First stop, the Leviathan, a massive wooden roller coaster. Heart-pounding, scream-inducing, and worth every second. Next, the Dolphin Show, graceful, intelligent animals performing in perfect sync. Mesmerizing. Shark Bay puts you face to face with giant sharks through underwater windows, terrifying and beautiful. There are touch pools, penguin exhibits, and interactive experiences for all ages. SeaWorld isn't just fun, it's about conservation too. They rescue and rehabilitate hundreds of marine animals every year. You get thrills and support a great cause. It's a full day of action roller coasters, animal shows, and up-close encounters. Perfect for families or anyone who loves the ocean and a good adrenaline rush. SeaWorld gets a solid 9 out of 10 for variety and excitement. Next, we're heading into the Enchanted Forest. Get ready for magic. We're leaving the coast for Springbrook National Park, an ancient enchanted forest. First stop, the Natural Bridge, a stunning rock arch with a waterfall pouring into a cave. By day, it's peaceful and beautiful. By night, the cave ceiling glows with thousands of blue-green glowworms, like a galaxy underground. The next day, we hike to the Best of All Lookout, panoramic views from the Gold Coast to Byron Bay. Springbrook is waterfall central. We trek to Purlingbrook Falls, a 100-meter drop into a deep gorge. Every trail here is a new adventure. Ancient trees, hidden waterfalls, and breathtaking lookouts. It's a paradise for hikers and nature lovers. The Glowworm Cave alone is a 10 out of 10 experience. For sheer natural beauty and magic, Springbrook gets a 9.8 out of 10. This place is pure wonder. Next, we're going sky high. We've been on the ground, in the water, and in the forest. Now it's time to go up. Welcome to the Sky Point Observation Deck, at the top of the Q1 building, one of the world's tallest residential towers. The elevator rockets you to level 77 in seconds. Step out, and you're hit with a 360-degree view of the entire Gold Coast. Ocean, city, mountains, all at once. For thrill seekers, there's the Sky Point Climb, an outdoor staircase up the spire, 270 meters above ground. Harnessed in, wind whipping, you feel like you're on top of the world. We timed it for sunset. Watching the city light up below was unforgettable. Sky Point is more than a view, it's a must-do for first-timers and adrenaline junkies. 9 out of 10 for the ultimate Gold Coast perspective. One last stop. Let's finish with a surprise. Our final spot, Pacific Fair Shopping Center, a shopper's paradise and a destination in itself. It's not just a mall, it's open air, beautifully designed, and feels like a luxury resort. Over 400 stores, high fashion, surf shops, electronics, you name it. We hunted for the most Australian souvenir, Vegemite or Tim Tams, anyone. But Pacific Fair is more than shopping. There's a cinema, restaurants, and a food court with every cuisine imaginable. And here's the twist. I told the first 100 people who found me in the Grand Canal area I'd buy their lunch. Mr. Beast style! The crowd went wild, and it was the perfect way to wrap up this adventure. Meeting you all and sharing a meal was the real grand finale. Pacific Fair is a beautiful, modern side of the Gold Coast. 8.5 out of 10 for the location, but a 10 for the experience. That's a wrap. 7 spots, 7 epic adventures. We surfed, fed kangaroos, hiked, screamed on roller coasters, explored enchanted forests, touched the sky, and ended with a wild surprise. The Gold Coast blew my mind with its diversity. There's something for everyone. Now, I need your help. Which spot was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and being part of this journey. Subscribe for more insane travel videos and challenges. Next up, Iceland. See you there. Let me know if you need further tightening or adjustments.